Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our uranium technical analysis update. I know some people are wanting me to do this, so I'll bring it back here today. We'll start with the futures and then work our way down through ETFs and individual companies. Again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use advice or anything like that, and we'll dive right in here. So this is the uranium futures pricing here, just moving sideways. 46.75 is what I'm seeing here. Looking at the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust, the trust does look good on a weekly candlestick, a little bloody nose there. That's usually a continuation pattern higher. Large buying pressure, smaller selling pressure, buyers are in control. I think it looks quite good. Looking at URNM, URNM is putting in a bullish piercing pattern. What that means for a bullish piercing is you get a small down day that's red, and then you get a day that opened up down here, and then it closed above 50th percentile above, and it usually works its way higher. That's what we have right here. That is a bullish formation to go higher, statistically speaking at least. Big picture view, we are putting a little bloody nose on it at this time. Again, this is still working its way out on the monthly candlestick. I think we're going to go higher. That's what it's likely to do on a statistical basis. Cameco also putting in a nice little bullish piercing pattern. I wish it maybe came up a little bit higher than that for a closing, but still looks good. We've broken the downtrend lines. Everything looks pretty solid. It's well put together at this time. Now, going into some of the individual companies, obviously Cameco is an individual company. Little Govy. Goviak's selling off today, down 10%, but we're still broken out of this pattern. Everything is still intact. I don't see a reversal candlestick. It's just a normal down day. Looking at Bannerman. Bannerman just moving sideways, down today, but again, we've broken out of the downtrend. Everything still looks intact for a move higher. This is what it looks like kind of on a longer term perspective, BNNLD. This is where I really got excited, was basically in this general vicinity in here in 2020 is where I was loading up. And we popped higher. We're still in an uptrend movement. Everything looks good. Downtrend, sideways, uptrend. Looks fantastic with a nice big bullish engulfing from last month's trading. Looking at Global Atomic. Let's zoom in on it. Up today. Very strong up day, broken downtrend. Everything's playing out quite well at this time. Still looks good. Forces Metals up day, 2%, still looking good. Big long-term picture on Forces Metals. We've got a double bottom. And then the break higher. We did a retest move out of this breakout here. And then we'll see if we can launch higher here. Pure Point Uranium just moving sideways. We're in this large pattern. We're kind of on the low side of this pattern. I think it looks good. It's a uranium exploration company. Deep Yellow right across doing a retest move on that white line that we see there. If we zoom in on it, we're moving higher. Momentum's higher. Get a little bit of a down day today. Paladin Energy. PALAF. So we got a little bloody nose today, just a small down day. Still looks good to move higher. We do have this trend line coming through here that we're going to have to break out. And then on a bigger picture view, that's where we're playing. We basically did a double bottom, and we've broken out of this resistance line, and we're doing a retest on that resistance line. Sky Harbor, we've got good support down here. We were coming on up today. This is a bullish piercing, bullish engulfing. That looks like it wants to go higher. Buyers are coming in here, and they're showing us fat, big, tall candlesticks. More buying pressure than selling pressure means that the price of the stock goes higher. And that's where we're at right now. That's the current condition. Now, this is our resistance line, support line. We broke below it for a little bit and then broke back above it. Canalaska's still looks good. Nice big bullish engulfing here. Smaller selling pressure. Everything's intact. to move higher. Next Gen Energy. Let me get off logarithmic here. Came down, hit a support line, moving on higher, getting a little bit of selling pressure with that wick at the top. Still looks okay though. We need the buyers to continue the pressure. Baseload Energy, right on support. Nice big bullish engulfing here of that day. Still looks good, and I think this would be a good spot to be looking at it. Fission 3.0, a little bit of selling pressure there. We have broken the downtrend, or I should say the pattern, to the upside. Fission Uranium, right on support. Looking good, getting a nice little green candlestick today. Kazatomprom getting a little bit of selling pressure. Again, we've broken out. Maybe it does a retest move back and touches and heads higher from there. Peninsula Energy. Peninsula Energy kind of coming in here, just moving sideways. Boss Energy. Again, little bloody nose is what I like to call it. There it is. That was on the weekly. But we've got good support where the blue line is. A little bit of resistance where that line is, and we've been bouncing back and forth inside that channel. Consolidated Uranium, a little bloody nose today, I call it. But we need to get some buying pressure in here to push it higher if they want to push this thing higher. Lotus Resources right above support, doing a little hammer candlestick there. We've got Uranium, Royalty Corporation, bullish engulfing here where the opening price is below and the closing price is above. That looks good to go higher. That looks really good to go higher. UROY looking really strong. Encore Energy, look at that. So right on the cusp of a breakout. We are putting in a bullish engulfing, opening price lower and the closing price the same. That's a bullish engulfing that usually resolves itself upward. So that looks good. You got what I need. So Bismarcky. Looking at Bismarcky, nice big bullish engulfing on the monthly candlestick here. This to me looks like it wants to go higher, but finishing strong today, not too bad. We bounced this off the support line. This is the big support line back here, and we're moving on up in the short term. URG putting in a bullish engulfing that usually resolves itself higher using the blue line as support. UEC. UEC is at a resistance level. That resistance level is this big guy coming across here. Boom, 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 boom. I drew it on the logarithmic, and we're right up squeezing on top of that resistance line. And when we break this, we could see a big move higher on UEC if it breaks that. It's right at 417, basically right where it's at. It needs to break out of that. LEU, Centrus Energy. So looking at Centrus Energy, let's zoom in on it. Looks really good. We came on down. We did a pullback, broke the downtrend line. Now we're starting to move higher and break above these other resistance lines. That resistance line goes across there, and it was a support line earlier on over here and a resistance line over here. So we can break through that resistance line. It's going to look really good. We're playing with that line right now. We've popped above it today. That looks fantastic. Let's hope that we can continue that momentum higher and close up above this and completely break away from this resistance area. LTBR, up day today. That's a bullish piercing. We're way down there. Way down there in terms of support. ISENF, just moving sideways. It looks good, though. Notice that we've got small selling pressure and larger buying pressure. Buying pressure, and the sellers can't push this thing lower. I think this is going to resolve itself higher. That looks good. Appia Energy getting a nice big hammer pattern. Let's see. Let's hammer this thing higher, guys. Appia looks great down here. I liked it down here. Denison Mines, a little bit of a bullish engulfing here. Looks like it wants to go higher. You get that stair-stepping pattern that I like to see for a move higher. Blue Sky Uranium up. Looking good, bounced off this support area. There's that support area going across. Forum Energy Metals, killing it. Killer here, guys, killer. Broken downtrend, it's starting to move higher. That looks excellent. We've got Anfield Energy. If it decides to come up, Anfield just moving sideways. Laramide getting a little bit of a down day, broken downtrend. Looks good right here for Laramide. I like it. It's going to go higher. Western Uranium, Vanadium moving on higher, looking good. Everything looks intact there. UEX, CF moving higher. Nice big bullish candlesticks all through here. Looking fantastic. MGAFF, Mega Uranium. A little bit of a squeezy here. We pop back out to the downside. But again, with the overall markets, the overall uranium market looking good, this could go higher here. Standard Uranium looking good. This was one that I said, if you got the cojones to buy down here, go for it. I did buy some down here, guys. If you're part of the Finding Value website, you kind of know which ones I do like, but Standard Uranium does look kind of good down in this vicinity down here. It's very low. Small exploration company. ALXCF, another one that is a broken downtrend line breaking out today. That one also looks good if you want a highly speculative company. Valor Metals, another exploration company. Nice big bullish engulfing last trading session today. It was slightly lower, but we call it a bloody nose for trading. Now, if I were to kind of just come through here, we haven't broken this downtrend line yet, so we still got to break that. Elevate Uranium. This is based off the ASX. Nice big support here, but it's moving higher there. 92E also moving higher off of its retest almost. And then New Scale is in a different orbit right now, and it's floating on cloud 9 or something like that. But that's what I've got for today for the uranium sector, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. I'm maybe selecting whatever companies that you want. But uranium, overall, the sector looks good. It's broken down trends. We just need the momentum to continue. And that's basically where we're at. If you guys like the content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the website below if you guys like this type of analysis. I go over a lot of charts in the question and answer sessions for the Platinum membership. So if you guys ask questions, I usually chart those things out. I can give you my opinion. Again, I can't give advice or anything like that. But you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm buying. I've showed a lot of really good examples these past few weeks on what I think is bottoming. We cost averaged in over the couple of weeks, and a lot of those companies are vastly higher. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today. We'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.